Welcome, Scorpio. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new, welcome, welcome. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see how we're going to wrap up the end of the year and then take that little sneak peek of the 2025. Kind of the best theme going on for 2025. Okay, guys, let's get in here and see what's going on. Best messages coming out. Best messages, please. For November and December, wrapping it up. Going to use the Akashic cards here. Ooh, what do we have? We have a beautiful rebirth going on. So it's definitely talking about having a rebirth. This is the time where things are going to start changing. We are, what is it? I wrote it down. November 25th through December 15th, we're going to have that Mercury retrograde. But I do feel like after having this, solar eclipse and all of these things that are coming through, it really is changing the dynamics of the way that the year is going to end, right? So definitely feeling this huge transformation that's coming through. It's going to be really highlighting some different activities for you, really the commitments. Look at that, really highlighting commitments, whether it's your love commitment, your job commitment, whatever that commitment is that you're really working towards, and really bringing in some new commitments as well. So I really like that. There's going to be numerous opportunities that are really going to start showcasing themselves, but it is going to be in the way of commitments, right? If you're getting a new dog, that could be a commitment, or a new house, new car, job, love, having that baby, whatever it is. So it does feel like it's going to end out with this different kind of commitment that, you're really going to feel like I'm going to have to put more on it, because you're going to have this kind of like surge of energy, guys, that's coming towards you, okay, that's going to make you want to almost kind of like do more, need to do more. Let's see why. Could be new projects that are commitments at work. Maybe you're committing yourself to going to the gym and getting a new gym routine, whatever that is. Let's see, might even be more than one. It does feel like there is going to be there is that sudden change. There's that rebirth coming. It's going to come in the way of a tower. It's going to be this, kind of a wake up call to the situation, having this huge sudden revelation that, this is what needs to happen. I do feel like it is going to come right around somewhere in the mid-month of November for the majority of you, okay, which is going to literally change all of the dynamic around. So it's almost like you're already rebirthing. You're already going to feel this kind of rebirth. It's starting to take place in the beginning of November, and then by the time mid-month November comes through, or end month November, you're going to feel this different. You're going to do it again, right? Boom, sudden awareness. And then this commitment is going to really start taking place. It could, for some of you, be a beautiful new love commitment, a new love coming in, or definitely showcasing what it is you truly love, bringing that in. It's almost like Merry Christmas, here you go. Wow. Yeah, building commitment. Again, teamwork. Wow, come on. There's going to be a lot of collaboration, a lot of learning, building this new structure. You could even be building your business into an empire. But however it is, this is going to feel like you and someone else are definitely working together for the long-term goals. Okay, so it might even be a beautiful new job coming in, however it is, and look at that commitment at the bottom of the deck once again. So we definitely know that what is coming is a commitment. This is what you don't see coming. This is what the overall is, and that is the same as the Hierophant. So definitely knowing you might have these commitments can also be new contracts, right? As well, making these breakthroughs for sure. Let's go ahead and grab a portal card. We're wrapping up 2024. So really wrapping up 2024 for you guys over here is really about these new commitments and really taking this this transition into something that's, it's favorable. for sure, but it could take a lot, it could change the dynamics of you having to really put out more, right? But I do feel like you'll have this surge of energy, though, coming through to really want to push towards that. So that's also good too. Just be careful, though. Don't allow yourself to, push so hard that you end up wearing and tearing yourself down, um, tiring yourself out. Gaia Gateway activation, learning experience, wisdom transmission, and Earth intelligence, okay, is coming out. So really leaving with learning a lot. So as I'm saying, you're wrapping it up, but you learned a lot from a certain situation to where you're being pushed to the next limit. So you're going to feel like there was a lot of great value really coming out of November as well. Okay. As you're seeing all of these new things coming towards you. Excuse me. Still fighting this cold. Let's see, right here we have the Gaia Gateway. I got lucky, it just opened right to it. Let's see. Your message. Sometimes it's not our role to know how everything will unfold. When you draw this card, it's a reminder to trust the plan. The wisdom of Gaia is with you at this time, and you can enjoy the natural expansion that is taking place. You may have a tendency to go traveling and to look at the stars for answers, but realize that the planet you call home has much more to offer. You have chosen to be here. This is not to be easy, okay, but to accept the current reality that can end up a harsh one, but your current experiences are vital for your growth. And that's kind of interesting because that's kind of like what I just said. It feels like in November, you're going to kind of look back and really, kind of look like, you know what, this is where I was, right? And that's that kind of aha moment with the tower. And then just knowing that everything is just coming together. It just feels like solutions are going to start coming through. Satisfaction is going to be, like I said, it's just going to be a very greatly valued month for kind of looking back at 2024 and saying, oh, you know what, and I can do this. Wow. Okay, guys. So, let's move on to how, yeah, that's a great way of looking at that. I mean, you're going to run right into 2025 with these new commitments and, demonstrating a lot of different kinds of abilities when it comes to teamwork, of building this passion coming to light. Okay, let's go over here and get into what do we have for 2025. Talk about going out of 2024 with a bang. Give us the kind of understanding of what's going on for 2025, please. Overall theme. Paths unknown. Well, that's kind of crazy because it's exactly what it just kind of said was you might not know exactly where you're going. And that's kind of the same thing. Was like you're going to be looking at a lot of different kinds of things going on. Because with the paths unknown, it's saying, well, we're going to step this way. We're going to travel that way. You guys may have a lot of travel in 2025 as well because it is a card of traveling. So, there's going to be a lot of things that are coming to light. Even when things at one time don't seem like it's very clear of where I'm going, right? How is this going to all come together? Just remember that there is agenda for you. Okay, so it does feel like there is going to be some extraordinary opportunities around you. And, it's kind of crazy because with this card, it's kind of like they're in the least unexpected places. So you're going to be kind of traveling, and then you're going to run into things. Right, that you're going to be like, wow, what was that all about, right? Give us some ideas, Spirit, of what kind of opportunities, what kind of situations. Well, we know we already have the commitments over here. With a two worlds collide scenario over here. That's going to be the Two of Scrolls. That's when two different places are coming together. That's kind of like talk about unexpected. Because this is saying this is someplace you didn't expect to be, because when two worlds collide, that's saying this is the way I see things, and I would never expect for this because this is different. So it's kind of be like running into just for instance, I mean, you never know. It could be true, but you could be running into a millionaire for love. That would be so unexpected because you'd say, wow, I work at, I'm a nurse. I didn't expect to run into a multimillionaire and our two worlds collided. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's definitely would be very unexpected and it's going to be that kind of like, wow. So, yeah. That is the Two of Scrolls. So let me just kind of look that up and see what else they have to say about that situation. Yeah, you actually may have had a number of past lives where you wanted to focus on your spiritual growth and therefore joined all kinds of different activities that didn't seem like they were what you would normally do. Yeah, see, because that's when two worlds collide. Even, like I said, running into a multimillionaire, you'd be like, I was looking for love, but I didn't, I was hoping maybe, they would make more money than me or maybe stuff like that, but I never expected this. Do you see the difference, right? So it's kind of like, well, now you're experiencing the polar difference of what it is you were truly looking for. But we're looking at the good stuff, right? So when you own it, you're like absolutely there, right? And then you'll have this self-realization, okay, that the two worlds, it doesn't matter. It's kind of like that scenario where it doesn't really matter. You're going to have this understanding it didn't matter in the end, right? Because if you're running into a soulmate or your twin flame or something like that, just for instance, do you think that that soul gives a crap that he's a multimillionaire and you're a nurse or you work at McDonald's or you work at Starbucks? You think the souls care? The souls come when the souls come. That's what the realization would be, that you're looking at earthly matters, the soul's looking at soul matters. That's where the two worlds collide in its own way as well. So the two worlds collide is also as that, where you might be looking at it from a materialistic point of view, a status quo of earth, and they're looking at it from a soul point of view. Soul doesn't care, okay? It doesn't look at material shit, right? It looks at what it wants. So, because remember, we're soul beings having a what? Earthly experience, absolutely. So that's saying that there's going to be some things that are going to come up in 2025 that are going to kind of take you back a little bit because you're going to be like, I don't know how that happened. That was so unexpected. Okay, so yes. There's going to be a lot of adaptability in 2025. This is going to be a new time for you to also make time management. I think it also has a lot to do with those new commitments that are coming towards you. But remember, you'll also have better and new commitments as well, right? Unless you still have that commitment, like it's a house payment, you'll be paying on that, right? That'll make a big, huge difference. But you'll be weighing a lot of options. There's going to be a lot of negotiations, a lot of contracts. There it is again. It's almost like it's going to run itself right in. So it does feel like by February, just right here, it says that this is going to be the time where you're really going to feel like you're really starting to adapt to things, really feeling like, you know what, this is where it all is. And then the overall theme is, wow, now that this has adapted itself, now that we're juggling all these new pieces, now it's just almost like the paths are just opening up all over the place. Yeah, and you're really just traveling. A lot of you are going to do a lot of travel. Dude, a lot of you are traveling. I mean, if that's what you really wanted to do, you're going to make that money. You're going to, if you wanted to work and travel, that's what you're doing. Because there is a lot of travel, guys. So a lot of leaving home, a lot of travel plans. There's a lot of discovery and a lot of happiness, or you might be finding this person who likes to travel a lot and they want to take you with them. Okay, so because I do see a lot of travel and a lot of different places, but right now it's kind of like, wow, I didn't see that. So very, very nice. I'm loving the 2025 for you. Remember, it's always, it's going to be duality, of course. Not everything is, wonderful. There's always going to be the ups and downs to situations. I mean, if we really want to look at the Two of Pentacles, because it could also be a card of opposition in its own way. So, you could say, well, these opportunities could test your skills to see how much you want to travel in that direction. And you will probably find that as well when you're looking at the paths unknown. But you definitely probably were trying to seize as many chances and many opportunities as possible. the light codes over here, you have the evolutionary downloads, recalling power, and because there's a lot of future thinking. But there we have it again, the past unknown. Where do I want to go? How do I want to do this? Where am I going with this? And it just feels like you're going to be very careful, okay, with paying attention to your personal, care, your personal where am I going, things that you personally want, the potentials to, succeed in many areas. Yeah, you can just feel it. Okay, guys, let's get to the overall. Wow, you guys are going to have a lot going on in 2025. It looks really busy for you. Very busy. Okay, let's get some angel numbers going out for starting with what's going on now. Wrapping up 2024, what are the numbers that they need to know so they know that they're getting closer to these commitments, or these commitments are right on top of them. 0606, commitment. There. So when you see 0606, you know there's a commitment. What is the two cards you have? Commitment. Okay. Loyalty, responsibility, truth, light, love, spiritual realm, growth, solutions. Applying honesty and light daily is fast track to creating a peaceful and meaningful life. It's how you find solutions and comfort. Release worries by speaking your truth and expressing emotions regularly. Open up for the best is yet to come. Those contracts, that communication, that love, whatever that commitment is for you. Spirit wants you to know that if you're seeing 0606, that you are on the right path. You know where you're going, and that's exactly what that means. More than anything, it could be 606 or it could be 806, 1006, right? So you're seeing a lot of 6. There you go. Okay, and then let's get to the 2025. You could be starting to see these numbers as well as we're getting ready to, get to 2025, because you could say, I've been seeing those numbers for a long time, but nothing's been happening. Well, that's because sometimes it takes a while before they just pop up. It's not like you're going to see them today and they're going to pop up tomorrow. It's just bringing you on this, alignment. 2020, 2020, compassion, mercy, diplomacy, potential, service, recovery, adaptability, and renewal. Well, it is going to be a lot of adaptability. We were talking about that with the Two of Pentacles on how you're futurely, moving. So there is going to be a lot of adaptability in this, in 2025 for you. It is a confirmation that your assumptions and beliefs are correct, but it's also encouragement to use your talents and gifts because they will benefit the world and your pockets. Be of service to other. Your potential is enormous. So there you go. 2 angel numbers, 2 messages from Spirit to let you know how you're moving. Okay, it could be 220, 120, seeing a lot of 2s, a lot of 20s, a lot of 22. Okay. Okay, guys. And that was it for you. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.